Welcome. My name is Cormac. Today will be our first showcase and focused on specific Medieval 2 modding. I will be assuming two things from you. The first thing is that you already know how to unpack your files, otherwise there will be a link in the description from How To Nerd on how to do that. The second thing is that you know how to get to your Medieval 2 mods folder. So first things first is actually making said folder. In this case, I will be making dummy mod, okay? This is the purpose for the series on how to do it, okay? But the more important thing is that you just name it to one specific word, as you can see with the rest of the mods. So another thing I'd like to mention though is that any resources that are used in this video will be in the description for you. Mainly download links just to get the same results as I do. So let's begin. So every mod needs an important step when it comes to modding. I'll take the assumption that you play other mods, which I do too, as you can see. Anyways, so for this specifically, I'll be using Azumi's Total Vanilla Beyond mod. Just for resources purposes, but you do not need a specific mod, as it is pretty general when it comes to mods, okay? Like Red Provinces, or you got Battle Axe, just to show you the idea here, okay? But the more important thing is just taking the bat file and the configuration file, okay? You can just simply copy it and then go to your mod and then paste it. But you are not done yet, because if you go in, it'll simply make it go to the file, or the mod that you copied, and it's not good. We want this to be specifically your mod. So in this case, I will be editing with Notepad++. Go to configuration, okay, and then you just name it to what you want to. In this case, this will be dummy mod, okay, and then you do the same thing with the bat file, okay. Go here, okay, and then as simple as just dummy mod, and then configuration, boom, right there, okay, because we are trying to make sure that is the same as our configuration, okay, and then go here, dummy mod, and then you can just copy and paste, okay, almost there, awesome, make sure that parentheses there, and then boom. If you are using Medieval 2 EX, then you will get this notification, not mod, just as to any other mod that you would have, okay? But if you did get that vanilla screen, then that means that your mod worked, okay? And then you can simply just rename this to whatever you want. I usually just name it to the mod purposes, as you can see, okay? It does not change anything, but yeah, this will be the first video of many in a series of specific Medieval 2 modding.